If you're a woodworker, or if you work with wood long enough, you're bound to run into times where you have to put in a patch, whether it's a gunstock, a guitar, and especially if you're working on an antique. Now, it's always best if you have some ability or some knowledge or some skill for adding that patch back in. In this episode of Wood Chips and Black Steel, I want to take you through the steps that I went through to put the patch into the A3 Springfield. And if you stick around until the end, I'll explain what the next steps are in the build process. Let's roll Wood Chips and Black Steel. In our first episode of building a classic Sporter gunstock, we talked about the need to match grain and color between the patch and the original wood. We also mentioned how important it was that the mating joint be tight and seamless so that it would disappear after gluing. When we were happy with both, we applied the glue, in this case Titebond, and used plenty of clamps and pressure to get the proper squeeze out. We let it dry overnight. With the stock carefully clamped in the Bridgeport, we milled away excess material, leaving just enough for the next step, all the hand fitting. To know where we need to remove material, it's necessary to mark where the wood interferes with the barrel. To do this, we apply a substance called inletting black. This transfers a mark from the barrel to the wood, letting us know where to remove material. Using a stockmaker's barrel inletting rasp, we remove wood where it's been marked. This marking and removing of material is done as many times as necessary to achieve the desired fit of metal to wood. This can be a slow and meticulous process, requiring patience and good music. Done well, the final cut of the wood should closely follow the contour of the metal. With a little color added in finishing, the patch should disappear. SixRounds Studio is a relatively new channel to YouTube, and if this is your first time visiting, please consider subscribing and ring the bell so you get notified the next time I post a video. This channel is mostly a woodworking channel where we do custom work on firearms and guitars, but we also do restorations. Restorations on old firearms, guitars. I've got an old Gibson mandolin, 1907, that we're going to be running through here in a while. But it's not unusual that I'll do the occasional restoration work on one of the cars in my small collection. In our next episode of Wood Chips and Black Steel, I'm going to show you how I bed the barrel in action into the walnut gunstock of the A3 Springfield. Until then, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.